non-teaching. Similar virus challenge.
Virus challenge, but apart from that, my lord, the selection process, the online application form is going on, my lord. This matter relating to, my lord, Group C, D, non-teaching staff, my lord. I have twofold prayer. First, my lord, they plotted the advertisement. It will be kind enough, my lord, go through the advertisement. Page 62. Sorry.
Page
62.
62. Yes.
May I read, my lord?
Yes.
Second, third, fourth, fifth paragraph. Because for curtailment of the time. Eligible candidate with the minimum qualification may apply online only and by no other mode through the official website of West Bengal Central School Service Commission. That website is mentioned. Now in bold, very pertinent. It is clarified that candidates, the word is very pertinent, who have been identified as, within quote, tainted candidates in terms of judgment and order dated 3rd April 2025 in civil appeal number 4800 of 2024 will not be eligible to apply. Now kindly see, my lord, the judgment which is annexed with my writ petition, page number 68. Specifically, para 25 onwards, page number 96. The judgment starts from page number 68, para 25.
Page number 68, the judgment starts and you want...
And relevant, which I want to show, my lord, that is page number 96, para 25.
96. Yes.
In the written submission filed on behalf of our WBSSC in this court, two tables have been furnished. Table 1 pertains to candidate who either jumped rank or were appointed despite not being in panel. Their details are as under. Now, my lord, Group CD, these two category, rank jump category 132 for Group C, and Group D rank jump category 237. This is given by the WBSSC. Now, out of panel but still appointed 249 for Group C and 371 for Group D. In summation 381 for Group C and in summation Group D 8606. Now, kindly come very next table, table 2. Category A. In Group C and Group D category, my lord, kindly see the in bold portion, number of candidates, again candidates, with alleged OMR score mismatch as per CBI image. How many? For Group C, 3,481. And for Group D, 2,823. If I add these two tables, the number came out, because if I add that Group C and Group D, that rank jump out of panel and this OMR mismatch, the figures came out 7,293. But after filing this writ petition, the West Bengal Central School Service Commission published the tainted list of Group CD candidates. Kindly see this list, my lord. Because this is a bulky one, first 4 page and last page, I, my lord, submitted
3,512.
My lord, kindly see what is the judgment, what is their advertisement, and
What is the addition you said?
my lord, kindly see Group C, Group D, rank jump category 132, out of panel 249, comes out 381. So 381 plus 608 plus 3481 plus 2823. So it came out 7,293. They only published 3,512 candidates. So other candidate, they want to again corrupt this selection process. They says out of that, whosoever got appointment, they only feature that, and that too without giving any details. Under which category, who are they, nothing. My lord, you remember in 9, 10, 11, 12, my lord, same thing happened, and not only that, my lord, there are several categorical, my lord, tainted. One is rank jump, another one is OMR sheet, another one is out of panel, another one is expiry of the panel. So which category they fall this tainted category candidate, that is not mentioned, my lord. And I have specific prayer, my lord. Furnish whosoever the candidates who are tainted, who are not specifically tainted. And not only that, my lord, regarding OMR division manager, there is a specific direction by this court, my lord, in para 363 sub para 3. Publish the OMR sheet in pursuance. আরেকটা কপি দাও আমাকে না, সব কপি দিয়ে দাও, সব কপি দিয়ে দাও, সব কপি দিয়ে দাও। OMR sheet 363 sub-para 3 for public viewing. They not published it intentionally, and the apex court, my lord, uphold that judgment. I will place that para also, the conclusion portion, para 45.
And this direction is in respect of teaching, non-teaching.
All. For selection process. They not even published that 2016 OMR sheet. They published by cutting that candidate. Because of that, my lord, what happened? Suppose, my lord, there is a dealings, 10 lakhs. Out of 10 lakhs, 5 lakhs was paid. So waitlisted is there, but not get appointment. And not only that, one interesting fact is that, my lord, kindly see this, kindly compare these two tables, para 24 and para 25. The total recommended candidate by WBSSC in Group C category 2037, and the OMR mismatch itself in Group C category 3481. In Group D 3880 is the recommended candidate, 2823 is the OMR mismatch alone. So in Group C category, whatever the candidate recommended, but OMR mismatch is higher in number, but they again fill up the form in this present recruitment process, and they specifically barred it. But who are that barring candidate?
All right.
They never disclose it. And another thing is that, my lord, 5 marks, the experience marks is challenged. The same way, my lord, I adopt the submission which is in Bhim Sarkar matter and Lubana, my lord.
All right.
That's my, so my lord, my respect to submission in this as an interim measure, my lord, two things, because otherwise this selection process is also be corrupt, my lord. One thing, publish the tainted candidates list with all details. Number one. Number two is that in pursuance of court order, my lord, publish the OMR sheet for public viewing. Because of that, very recently, they published another notification. They says, because they want to do this matter in transparent way, they says whosoever wants to give information regarding tainted candidate, they can contact with advocate on record. That is their notification regarding publication of 269 candidates, because of, in pursuance of my lord's order, which is upheld by the apex court. If I want to, any citizen wants to indicate a tainted candidate, then they ought to, given the any instances, how could the citizen will gather it, or any candidates will gather it? If
All right,
OMR sheet is
follow
not
it.
published.
All right.
Categories.
For the addition of party,
Who are you?
the other cases, here there is, I am falling within the category of no controversy. In a sense, I am completely untainted, and also there is a controversy which is being decided by your lordship, whether after panel expiry they also come
Within the category of tainted candidate.
In this case, I am appealing
is not
even
so.
not for that. But all I pray is that following your lordship's order, it may have a cascading effect that I want to be added as a party.
Yes, addition is all right.
And on the point of tainted, whether the panel expiry or not, I have one request, not because I'm appearing as this matter, because this will have a direct impact on the other matter lordship is hearing. So I would be humbly requesting your lordship that once for all, whether panel expiry is really tainted, if they are tainted, one way, lordship may decide in that way, because suddenly if lordship decide as if they are tainted, then this submission is not valid for the applicants in this matter.
No.
But
Right now, the initial interim prayer that he is seeking is to publish the list of
Yeah,
the candidates.
this-
So,
my lord, and
Supreme
not
Court
only
has
that,
directed, this court has directed, let it be done.
my lord, and
Then I'll
one thing is that, my lord, this matter, my lord, is regarding
Non-teaching.
non-teaching staff, my lord. The more candidate, that is OMR sheet mismatch, that is not only expiry of the panel. So it is evident from the WBSSC's affidavit itself, report itself, because it is quoted in the judgment itself.
Yes.
So they want to give opportunity to those candidates
Alright.
who would not get
All right.
appointment.
Yes,
And
Mr.
category-
Bandyopadhyay.
But then his whole petition is only restricted to OMR, not for any other things.
No, other things are
Candidate
there.
and not professor.
Immediately, the what is troubling the petitioner is that day after tomorrow is the date, last date for filling in the application form, and the Supreme Court has reminded this court to ensure that no tainted candidate slips in. This is exactly the wordings of the Supreme Court's order.
Correct.
Now, page 96 of the judgment of the Supreme Court in the earlier matter, 3rd of April, that has been placed, where you have made a panel, table, in fact, two tables. One in respect of the table one, either rank jumped and everything, and the others, OMR mismatch, and out of B who have been appointed. Right. So why don't you publish the details of these candidates as per the court's order?
Entire tentative.
Well, there was no court's order earlier. The division bench, which has been paragraph, which has been placed to your lordships, that will I will place it. But Supreme Court has not passed that order. And this point was raised before the in a contempt application before the division bench presided by Justice Basa. In the contempt application judgment, the division bench said that order has been merged with the final order of the Supreme Court. Therefore, the contention or submission that the directions of the division bench to publish the all that OMRs, etc., that is no longer there.
Sir, this submission of yours was considered by this bench on the last occasion, and direction was passed for publication of the panel, including the details of the candidates. And possibly this was there before the Supreme Court also, right? And the Supreme Court has passed order to ensure that none of the tainted candidates.
Correct. I am not disagreeing that.
So please disclose the list.
I am not disagreeing. The submissions of the petitioners, the division bench order directing the OMR, all the OMRs have to be disclosed. That is no longer there. That I am submitting.
And Malad, in the advertisement itself, they mention in bold letter. They mentioned WBSSC mentioned. Kindly see page number 62.
Madam, can I make my submission finish?
Yes.
Otherwise, can I
Yes,
make
Mr.
my submission
Bandyopadhyay.
finish?
It has taken into account the other categories also, which has been clarified by the Honorable Division Bench subsequently.
Later on, I'll see.
Yes.
But then your matter will also be considered. Not that
Yes. That is my.
it will not be considered. It will be considered. Achha.
Tomorrow the matter is there, my lord. Lordship has been pleased to grant me.
Very well. The commission is here. They will come ready.
Lordship, may kindly
Achha.
There is an observation of the Supreme Court also in the 29th August order. Lordship, can you have a look at it?
Yes, please read out, because this compilation is coming to me in each and every matter, and my records are going up.
26 November.
Yes.
Then August which says it
Well,
further states that
this matter.
if any tainted candidate slips through the net
Yes.
and manages to appear in the test,
Advocate on record.
the notice dated so and so issued by the commission stating eligibility, ineligibility of candidates would be examined in the post-examination stage, would come to the aid of the commission in weeding out the
This
tainted.
is what Mr. Bandyopadhyay said. Assuming that somebody slips, it can always
It
be
can
rectified
always
and
be
the
rectified.
candidate cancelled.
But they consciously, in this matter, they consciously not given that details who are not get appointment, because
All right.
untainted tainted candidates and tainted appointees is a different.
Matter relates to the recruitment process conducted by the West Bengal Central Civil Service Commission
Something is for the YouTube also.
in respect of Group C and Group D posts,
Instead
Within
of
bracket,
Group C, so
non-teaching.
instead of Group C, it could be clerk and Group D.
Acha, Clerk and Group D.
Because we all says is Group C, but at least
Non-teaching staff.
नाम दियो
ঠিক আছে? Reference has been made to the judgment passed by the Honorable Supreme Court in the matter of Boishaki Bhattacharya within bracket State of West Bengal versus Boishaki Bhattacharya within bracket Chatterjee. It's 3rd April 2025 order. Judgment. That's it. Wherein the court observed that none of the tainted candidates can be permitted to appear in the fresh recruitment process to be conducted by the commission. Stop. In response thereto, a list of tainted candidates in connection with 3rd RLST within bracket NT within bracket non-teaching staff. 2016 examination has been published by the commission. Stop. According to the petitioners, how many? One petitioner or many?
No, petitioners, madam.
Petitioners.
There are five.
Come on.
High petitioner.
The list is an incomplete one. Stop.
What is it coming?
The paragraph 25 of the judgment of the Honorable Supreme Court has been placed in support of the submission that at least 7293 candidates in total have been found to be tainted ones whose names ought to be published by the commission.
With full details in public domain.
Stop. The list published by the commission contains names of only 3512 candidates. Prayer has been made to direct the commission to publish the entire list
Public.
of 7293 candidates along with their full details. Stop. Next. Learned Counsel for the Commission submits that the order of the Supreme Court will be complied with. Stop. The list of the candidates will be published. Stop. Next. The commission. No. Paragraph 10. The recruitment rules pursuant to which the recruitment for the non-teaching staff will be held is also under challenge. Stop. Day after tomorrow being the last date for filling up the application forms, the court is not interfering with the matter at this stage. Stop. As an interim measure, the commission is directed to publish list of all candidates.
This order kindly passes after hearing.
Candidates who have been found to have rank jumped, who are out of panel but still appointed, candidates with OMR mismatch
And expiry panel.
No, expiry panel lordship is deciding.
and
Matters will be affected.
For the time being, this category is enough.
bus,
And the expiry panel kept it open, produce it. In other matter,
That is to be.
should 910. 910.
along with the names of the candidates, their roll numbers, their father's name,
Kindly hear. Passing.
their
We will be stigmatized.
their father's name, the details of their appointment for public viewing. Stop. The commission would be obliged to upload the details of such candidates in terms of the order passed by the Supreme Court, wherein the court specifically directed that none of the tainted candidates should slip in the recruitment process.
Placed in.
Stop. The commission ought to ensure that the recruitment process remains absolutely transparent, free, and fair. Stop. The candidates whose names may have appeared in the list of tainted candidates will not be permitted to take part in the selection process.
My prayer is that this is erroneously done. Lordship is giving publication orders.
That is
for
the division bench judge.
Public is all right, but if it is erroneous, then the court can look into it.
So apex code is that
Yes.
pasted in the public
This
domain.
is the Supreme Court's order, sir.
That is the Supreme Court judgment.
It has not been specified by the Supreme Court. The category which of tainted candidates has been specified by the Honorable Justice Poshak's order, which has been subsequently interpreted. The mismatch category entirety will not come.